Turn my mic up. What up, man? Happy Friday, NBA After Hours right here. Want to get down to it nice and quick. Let's get some today's games off my chest a little bit. A lot of game winners. Joe Embiid hitting the game winner, putting Philly on his back. What he did today was playing like an MVP. Jimmy Butler getting buckets, putting the team on his back, being clutch. Who else was clutch today? The Brooklyn Nets was clutch. And, of course, Anthony Davis. I want to get to him because Anthony Davis has been playing like Anthony Davis. As of recently, you can make a case Anthony Davis is one of the top 5 best players in the league. No more calling him street clothes. No more throwing him under the bus and try to favor LeBron James. And yes, he is the best player on the Lakers because without him, there is no winning. And he's proving it right now. Because if Anthony Davis was down and LeBron James was playing, they would most likely be losing games because we've seen proof of it. Not only last year, but we've seen proof of it this year. Okay? When it's just LeBron James and role players, they lose. When it's Anthony Davis and role players, they win. That's the main bottom line objective to this. All right? Let me get my drink real quick. Hold up. Where's my drink, man? All right, let me come back. Yep, you're right, TJ Gaming. But anyway, let me come back to my little soliloquy. All right. No Anthony Davis, no success for the Lakers. They're playing like a full team. They're moving the ball around. They're playing full team basketball. And Anthony Davis is leading the way as the best player on the Lakers. He's going to get that team slowly in playoff contention. They're number 9th right now. They're one game away. Only one game away. I repeat, one game away to moving up to that 6-7 slot. The rest of those teams only got one game and a half above the Lakers. It is extremely close. The Lakers are right there. The door is opening. All they have to do is walk in. Right now, they see the light. Okay, they see the light. The Lakers see the light, but they don't see anything else. All right, you feel me? Hold on, let me take this camera out. All right, the Lakers see the light. They know what's up now. So, with that being said, they see the light, right? So, all they have to do is just go out there and win games, and they're doing it. Anthony Davis is proving his worth on the Los Angeles Lakers. He is playing like a top 5 player in the league. This is what you get out of Anthony Davis when he's playing. So when him and LeBron was playing together, there was no reason for why those guys was losing basketball games. No other explanation, no excuse for why they was losing basketball games other than the fact one guy was playing stat padding basketball and chasing numbers. They could have easily made the postseason probably last year. And if you're putting up those type of numbers, you're supposed to be in the postseason, even from last year. But Anthony Davis is showing you how to put up dominant numbers, winning numbers, and win basketball games. The Lakers are now a winning franchise on the back of Anthony Davis. Because whenever LeBron's in this situation, he loses close games. And then y'all blame some excuse and blame all the teammates. But you don't hold the leader accountable. Why is that? The minute Anthony Davis is playing, this team starts winning. Okay, I didn't know you were a hockey fan. Samurai, I didn't know you was a hockey fan, bro. You're going to have to educate me on that because I don't really rock with hockey. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with the hockey, and I just don't rock with it. Well, let me try to move this mic out the way because when you're doing it, it just captures on other shit. This lens is like auto focuses on a bunch of different stuff. So if you just wanted to focus on you, it got to be a little bit different. But this is late night NBA edition, man. A lot of teams is winning. Games is getting a little racy. The postseason right around the corner. And I want to say this, Shawn Kemp, bro, NBA legend Shawn Kemp, the Rain Man, went to the NBA Finals with Gary Payton, was an all-star throughout a couple of years of his career. Now he about to see time behind bars. He's going to make it rain behind bars for doing a drive-by shooting. Don't drop the soap, brother. That's all I got to say. Don't drop that soap. Now, remember, Shawn Kemp had like 20 baby mamas. He was laying them down, spraying them down, but can't keep them around. And that was the problem with Shawn Kemp. All right? You could freak them, but you can't keep them. That was the problem with Shawn Kemp. And he may be seeing some jail time now. That's crazy. That's just flat out crazy. But wanted to just, I know it's late night. I'm going to be on tomorrow for more NBA game reviews, more in-depth stuff. But I just wanted to cover today's games. You know, the Raptors could have won today's game against the Lakers, but the Lakers come back and won the game. Now, LeBron is on Instagram saying, oh, I love my team. Well, won't you love your team? And when you come back, be an add-on to helping them win instead of being a person that's causing problems. Because if he comes back and they start losing, there's no way a team with LeBron James and Anthony Davis on it should be settling for anything less than the postseason. I'm serious. Okay? Anthony Davis isn't praised a top 75 player of all time, and he can't perform. That's just ridiculous. You cannot pit him or give him none of these accolades or praise, and he don't win. Where they do that at? You can't just award losing, bro. You just can't. All right? There's no reason for that team to be losing games. LeBron and AD should be able to take me, you, TJ Gaming, everybody to the damn postseason. Period. There ain't no excuses for that. AD is proving his worth as the best player on the Lakers. He's leading his team to victory. All right? And that's all you can ask for. That's how you play dominant basketball. All right? He's playing like a top 5 player, top 10 player. Rightfully so, respectively. That's how it's supposed to be. Let me drop this down in. Jimmy Butler freaking him. You know, he was balling today. And you can't use no excuse for the Lakers. LeBron didn't have no help. He had more than enough help. The brother just was losing games, man. It's no but ifs about it, man. He just was losing games. I think the Lakers can give anybody a problem. Fully healthy, they're supposed to be. Think about it, Samurai. 2 top 5 players in the game, allegedly, with a bunch of solid role players. Don't that sound like a title contender to you? Come on, man. Just keep it real. Keep it a buck. Keep it 100 with me. We don't have to be lying and making up all this nonsense. 2 top 5 players should always be in the postseason. 2 top 5 players alone are title contenders. I don't care if they're playing with Larry, Curly, Moe, Super Mario, Zelda, fucking a midget, fucking anybody, okay? No way, no how should you be losing games. You should always be in contention for winning when you got 2 top 5 players, or even just one with role players. It's unheard of. And it's not to be respected. It's simple as that. You know, Joe B hitting that game-winning shot. Icing the game against Portland. Those Portland jerseys, that green and that black, them shits gotta go. That shit is ugly, bro. It's flat out ugly. It's getting ugly in here, man. But by the way, Prince Sports and Just Prince TV, that's the outlets you can find me at. I got to get back to my Just Prince TV and start laying it down, spraying it down, you know, and keeping it around with some new content, man. You know, but I've been busy a lot lately. I've been going through so much shit. Today, a tooth came out. Like, piece of my tooth came out, bro. I literally have like no teeth. One tooth is missing in the back. It just came out. Flat out, it just came out. Gotta go to the dentist, man. It's not a good sign at all. You know, still got my smile though. I still look all right. I'm still tight. I'm still killing it a little bit. You know, I don't want to show it. You know, don't want to show it because it don't look too good, man. It's not looking too good out here for your boy with the teeth. You know, I may have to do the Joel Santana. All right, I may have to get my whole teeth fixed. I may have to do the Joel Santana, bro. Be careful what you put in your body. You eat shit with too much sweets in it, you pay the consequences. I got nobody to blame but myself. You don't bitch around it. You don't complain around it. You just deal with the consequences. That's what you live with as a man. All men have to deal with the consequences of their actions. And they got to live by the consequences of their actions. We don't get no free pass. As in this world, men are not born with value. We create our value. Every man walking this planet Earth has to create his value. All right? A woman is already born with value. She got the world in the palm of her hands more than a man does. But a man has to create his value because he starts out with nothing. He starts out from the dirt. And from that dirt, he has to rise and make something out of himself. Okay? We all start from the bottom, especially if you're a man. You got to create your own value. And how do you create your value? How do you create it? You create your value by simply working hard for it. Okay? That's how you create your value. You work hard for it. All right? You make a name for yourself. As a matter of fact, since I'm on it, men and women are the complete different. It's hot and cold, left and right. Men make a legacy, women preserve the legacy. Okay? Man provide, woman preserve. It's just simple like that. It's just an order like that. You know, now I don't want to come off like, hey, you're thinking. No. We are different. Men and women are always going to be different. And we don't live by the same rules. We don't play by the same rules. And just for the simple fact, that's part of the consequences. I got to live by it. You know, should John Morant ever play for another NBA game again? Yes, he would. I think he would, you know, but he's going to be in trouble. The league will increase his suspension to a couple more games. Then they're talking about trying to increase it more. Some people are saying it's going to be 50. Some articles are saying that it's going to be in the 50s, which I doubt. I'm not reporting that because I don't have 100% proof, you know, of that it's going to happen. But if he does miss this whole entire season, he got himself to blame because the NBA is very, very strict on gun control. A man is held accountable for his own actions. He's going to have to live with that stupid decision that he made. That's on him. You know, he got to live with that. And that's a lot of guilt, bro. You know, imagine if he gives up the bag, right? Imagine if this man's career comes to an end. Oops, put it right there. Imagine his career comes to an end. You mean to tell me you worked that hard to get into the NBA? Now it's all going to be taken away from you. You've got to be the most dumbest motherfucker in the world to get rid of that. You're going to let that bag go? You bugging. Not letting no money go by. You know? As a man, John Morant, you have to create your value. A man creates his value on status and the resources that he could provide to this world. It's always been like that. It's always going to be like that. You know, you create your value on the success you bring into this world. You feel me? It's just plain as simple as that. That's how it goes down. That's how it goes down. There's no but ifs about it. You want to be successful? You got to be disciplined and you got to know what to do. You know, people think being successful is something that happens to a lot of people. The reason why it don't happen to a lot of people because a lot of people don't got determination. They don't got discipline. You got to work your ass off. You got to do stuff 10 times 10. All right. You can't do stuff averagely. You got to live, eat, shit, and breathe wanting to be successful. It takes a lot to want to be successful. You got to put work in. Some people just don't get that determination to do it. It's the same thing with stuff like this with YouTube. You ever wonder why some YouTubers are more successful than the others? It's because they put that work in. You got to have an extreme passion for it. All right. You got to want it, because if you don't want it, somebody else is going to take it. That's just how life is. All right. It is not easy being successful at anything. It's a 24/7 grind. And sometimes you give up your family in the process. Right. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your family in the process. It's just how it is. Yo, Jay, what up?
What up, bro? What's going on, brother?
What's good? Friday night, man. Weekend coming down. You know I had to go on live, late night edition. After hours, baby.
What, John Morant getting the whole week of media attention? John Morant. That's all been here for the whole week, man.
Man, he out there he's a cheese ball. He out there trying to play gangster.
He
think he in an episode of Power.
Yo, they're roasting this dude all over the place, bro.
You know, he's trying to be in the episode of Power, man. Would you want to play in 50 Cent show?
Yo, he about to make a $200 million extended contract, Prince.
Yeah.
They were talking about that shit. $200 million extension contract. And he's just ready to flush that shit down the toilet just to prove something.
You think those white folks are going to pay him that amount of money with all that bad press behind him?
Oh, hell no.
You know, so he's going to have to do something to make the NBA forgive him.
See, a lot of black males, they have this tendency to think that they run this shit, bro. It's like when Kyrie was acting like he run the NBA, they made him apologize.
Yeah. You know, and sad as I hate to say it, we as black people, we don't really own nothing. We're still working. We're still working for the other guy.
Yep. You know? This proved it.
And
this like, yo, remember when Kanye West was talking all that shit, Prince?
Right. And until we actually get some ownership and own some things, we're never going to really have no power.
Facts.
You know, it is what it is.
Come on, Nipsey Hussle said this shit. Tupac said this shit. Jay-Z said this shit. Nas said this shit.
Yeah.
Black Panther said this shit. Malcolm X said this shit. We could go all day with this.
Yeah, but how are we going to own anything if we're all trying to be the same people? Everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody black can't be a gangster. Everybody black can't be from the hood. We need to be diverse a little bit, man. We can't.
Nah, Chris, you know what it is too? A lot of dudes, it's just backwards. Like,
right.
I always mention this to my mom. Like, look, I would say, yo, look how Michael Jordan rolls. Right. Look how Michael Jordan rolls. Even LeBron, especially Michael Jordan.
Right.
Jordan, right? The most aggressive, the most killer, the one that everybody said he was a tyrant, he was an asshole to his teammates in the league.
Right.
But outside of that, that's not who Jordan really is.
Right.
Jordan's not like that.
Yeah, but you gotta be aggressive like that to be successful in today's world.
Yeah, exactly. You can't be soft, but
everybody want the same shit. You got to be aggressive. You know?
Yeah, exactly. But not like the way John Morant, all these guys are doing it. Especially, well, you ain't know what hip hop, you know.
Yeah.
How do you really go there with hip hop, bro? Because he still can't get out of this mentality, bro.
Yeah, but he ain't from the hood. So what now? You gonna? Oh, I didn't get to live this lifestyle. You don't need to. You know,
I'm not surprised. They don't take an example from MJ. They don't take an example from even LeBron, for crying out loud. You'll see LeBron get caught in, right now.
Nah, LeBron do stuff off court, right? You don't see him getting into trouble or nothing like that.
Exactly.
But that's how you supposed to. I don't see LeBron on Instagram with a gun or trying to be a gangster. He just do him.
Yeah, we don't LeBron. He'll just whine and complain about basketball and talk politics, but it's nothing like serious where like he's messing up people's economy, messing up people's money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or he's getting dudes killed or shot, all types of stuff, man.
But I'd rather have him do that than act a fool.
You know what's going on, Brando? John Morant week, man. That's all this week, man. My gosh, man. I never see so much attention for John Morant, man.
Yo, salute, brothers, man. Salute.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
A lot of game winners today too. Your boy Joe Embiid did his thing.
Yes, sir. Looking like
not AD starting to really play the way he used to play now.
Now Joe Embiid out there doing a Michael Jordan A fadeaway jump shot for a victory.
Hell yeah. And you know what, yo? And I was telling
Jordan, the most unstoppable move in the history of the NBA was the Jordan's fadeaway, man.
word. And I was talking to G Money earlier this week. If we could get Joel to stop shooting all these threes and just go with that mid range fadeaway,
Right.
man, he'll be unstoppable. We'll be
Hell
unstoppable.
Brando,
Oh.
dudes want to be followers, man. Everybody wants to shoot threes. You got centers shooting threes now, so
Yeah,
Right.
that's the way of the
big men
world.
shooting threes.
It's easier to be a follower than to work hard and be a leader. So that's the way of the
Yeah,
world.
exactly. That's what we have in this generation,
Yeah.
Prince. You know, we're followers.
Word.
Yep.
Followers.
Yep.
But yeah, man. KD gonna be out 3 weeks.
Oh, I
for
was
evaluation.
gonna get to that. I told these
Yo,
dudes this shit.
He pulled a full glass, man. He got hurt during practice.
Yeah.
I told this shit to my mom and dad. They were like, "What? Katie hurt again?" I was like,
Damn.
from fucking practice. Just like, what's wrong with these guys? What type of trading? Why they always hurt? Matt, even my mom, who's not even my mom, bro, who's
Yeah.
not even well known in basketball, all she does is watch the game and notices things. And guess what she noticed? All this shit we've been complaining about, Prince.
Yeah.
All this shit we complain about, Brando. Low management, stand around, hardly no defense, and the durability.
Word.
What's up with your durability, bro?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You
It's
told us
different.
this. They told us,
But
right?
did somebody
Right,
else get
Brando,
hurt
right,
during
Prince?
practice too?
This is the greatest era, right? Of all eras.
But did somebody else get hurt during practice too, right?
This is
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who though.
I know somebody was
crazy,
practicing,
bro.
got hurt again. So
I thought
Yeah.
it was a fucking joke when I heard that shit. I thought dudes was putting some fake news. I know dudes like to crack on
wait, so
Kevin
by the time
Durant.
he comes back, there won't be no playoffs, right? He'll be just back in time for the playoffs.
Yeah, I was gonna say the good news is at first it was 6 or 7 weeks. Now it's been updated to 3 weeks, so it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Right.
The Suns are a good team regardless. They're gonna make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But God
Question
damn,
is
bro.
how healthy can Kevin Durant last throughout the playoffs?
that's what I'm saying. If
That's
he's
gonna
getting
be a
hurt
problem.
already early, right?
They told us they're more durable. Now, what Nick Rice said on Brando, they're bigger, they're
Bigger,
stronger,
faster, yeah.
and
Plus, too,
faster.
right. He's my age, so you know how it is, P. When you get older, it's hard to recover faster.
Oh yeah,
Recover
no
slower.
question.
So
Oh, come on, man. We
Yeah.
see this. Come on, Brando. After all the history in the NBA when it comes to durability, bro, you get injured like every other week, every other month, and not practicing.
Speaking of durability, who's
Yeah.
that UFC guy that said LeBron was using steroids?
Oh, that's all over social media too.
yeah, my man from ESPN. I forget his name. Hold on. Fuck.
Well, he's not a troll. He's a former UFC champion.
Right.
He claims him and LeBron get steroids from the same supplier.
Well, evidence.
I mean, you're gonna have to provide some evidence.
Yeah, because exactly.
Yeah.
You can't make a statement and not make no. Come on, it was politics now.
Right.
Yeah, Chael Sonnen is his name. Chael Sonnen. He works for ESPN.
The press was in Iran and shit. I'm like,
He
yeah,
just
he
flat
was in Iran.
That's like the perfect definition of dry stitching because
Right.
you don't have no proof. So it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just dry on wax.
Yeah, everybody on social media
Right.
making a big deal out of them. Like, you can't make a statement with no evidence.
You can't.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, and here was I noticed Big Mike was talking about it, or Tura, whatever you want to call him. He said, listen, like you said, when you make a claim like this, you have to have some substantial evidence.
Right.
But in LeBron's viewpoint, in LeBron's shoes, he might as well just sue him, take him to court, sue him, and win big because if this comes out, if son is lying, he could lose all his money. He could go broke.
Man, that's a big
That's a
big
Yeah,
claim.
LeBron could rent out
That's
his
like
pockets.
That's like saying, that's like a lady saying this guy took advantage of me.
Right. But I'm
You can't
saying
be making
LeBron,
claims like that with no proof behind it.
right? You can't make these egregious claims. But as far as LeBron, his name, see, people are just saying that LeBron's a billionaire and this dude's a peon. But at the end of the day, your name is your name. If LeBron is
Yeah, but he's
innocent,
not a troll.
but that's what I'm saying too. But that's what I'm saying. So if LeBron has nothing to hide and he's innocent, protect your name. Be like, this dude is lying. Be lawyer up and just wipe him off the face of the earth. That's all you got to do.
Come on,
Brandon,
yo.
you know what I think he's doing? I think he's taking
Mm.
the quiet route. You know how like a famous rapper, a low underground rapper diss a famous rapper, and the famous rapper ignores him because he don't want to give him more shine.
Right.
That's
No,
what
I
probably
think
LeBron is doing.
so too. But see, my thing is too. I think the longer he waits, then Sun could get. Look, I'm not saying that LeBron did it. Like you said, it's
Right.
neutral at this point. We
Right.
don't know the facts. We don't know the evidence. We don't know what's on the table right now. But I'm saying
Right.
this gives more time for Sun to build more cases and more evidence. Because yeah, it's stupid. You're gonna say I got the same supplier. He didn't write out the supplier's name. He didn't say the supplier's name.
Right.
But I think when he says that he's the same supplier, I think he's serious about it. I don't think this is no troll shit. I think he's
Right.
serious, but he's better be serious about backing it up because if not, his career's over. He's gonna lose all his money, all $4 million.
That's what I'm saying.
of his
He works
money.
at ESPN, so why would he
Yeah.
make a statement like that? Know that
Yeah.
you're going against a guy
Right.
who's the face of the league.
Right.
LeBron's still the face of the league.
I think
You know,
LeBron is
Right.
trying his best to sweep that under the rug.
Right.
that's what they're saying online.
It's the
That's what
Jay-Z. It's the
different
Jay-Z
podcast
effect.
dudes is arguing.
You know how Jay-Z don't respond to an underground rapper? He only going to respond to a Nas or something like that.
Of course.
You know, so
Right.
Same thing with Nas. Just 21 Savage, that peon trying to go at Nas. Nas didn't really respond to this buffoon.
right.
Yeah.
Like, dog,
But
we're
see,
OGs. Who the fuck are
But
you?
here's the thing about it. But this is not so. I get it that he's compared to LeBron as far as bank accounts. No,
Right.
LeBron crushes him. But
Right.
no, Chael Sonnen is still ESPN is still $1 billion entity. They're still
Yeah.
big. He works for that entity, so this is not.
That's what dudes were saying when they
small
were arguing.
peon.
I see mad dudes
Yeah.
trying to discredit him. Like, bro, he
Yeah.
works at ESPN.
Right. It's not no big dude.
And he
He's
kind of
this is
shot
somebody-
himself in the foot because he
Right.
said they got the same supplier. So you just
Right.
openly admit that you do it
Right.
too.
Exactly, and I don't or did it. Well, I think in his case, right, it's snitching. But I think in this case, because he's like I said, he has $4 million in the bank. He works at ESPN, so I don't think to him it doesn't. To me, it's like he doesn't have much to lose. So that's why he's going after LeBron. He said, "Well, LeBron, this is LeBron, the so-called GOAT of this generation, the GOAT of all time. And he's a $1 billion figure. So I think that's why he's doing it too. So you got to look
That's
at it that way
crazy,
too.
though, man.
Yeah.
That's like me saying, "Yo, Jay, I do crack. We both do crack. I know the supplier and everything."
Right.
I'm like,
He
you're
shouldn't have said
texting
that. He shouldn't have said that. I think he
Oh,
said
the
that.
boss, bro.
He said that. Yeah, he said that probably just to make his case with more validity. But to me, that they said is dry censure. So that was dumb. That was
Word.
I mean, I see some dudes will say some crazy. If it's not LeBron, they'll say some crazy shit about Jordan. If it's not Jordan, they'll say some crazy shit about Jay-Z and Nas. It could be clout chasing, man. It could be all the above.
We'll
Dudes
see,
trying to
though.
get clout.
We'll
They're trying to get clicks, likes, and views and run their podcast and get ratings. The
Yeah.
same thing with Kendrick Perkins. You saw what Kendrick Perkins was saying about how the whole thing with the MVP.
Okay,
that he can't,
let's assume the worst, though. Let's just say undeniable evidence comes out that LeBron was using steroids. Where do we go from here now, then?
oh, it's over. It's over for LeBron. If that shit comes out, he's a fraud.
So here's the thing. I don't think using steroids has a big effect like it would be using in the NBA. I mean,
What? Nah, I'm sorry,
baseball.
Chris. This is
I don't know because I never seen a report like this for the NBA. I don't know how the NBA will handle something like this.
Well,
baseball is very common, and you could get your whole career ruined with baseball.
NFL. None of these dudes got caught taking roids, bro.
Yeah, but still, I don't know how the NBA will handle this issue, though.
Right.
Well, I know LeBron's the whole thing with him being compared to Michael Jordan is going to be knocked off completely.
I don't think that you call me crazy, but I don't think NBA fans would care as much that players using steroids, especially if it's a big player.
I don't know, Prince. I think it's going to be a big thing, bro.
Well, here's the thing. It's not just it's PEDs. PEDs, what it does because I work in, I'm a fitness trainer, I do nutrition. It really helps with your endurance.
Right.
So if you look at how LeBron is playing in the year 20 at age 30? Was he 38?
Yeah.
It's not so much that he's big because he's always been. Even in high school, he was pretty a good size.
Right.
So I don't think we should question his build. I've seen niggas 15 years old built bigger than me at age 30 plus.
Yeah, look at our generation. Yeah.
Right. So I think what I'm trying to say is that the PEDs, what it is a substance that helps with your endurance. It makes you almost like Superman endurance stamina.
Okay.
So that's what it does. and that's why and it makes you play at a longer and at a higher level. Because usually at the age 33, 34, you lose muscle mass. You lose muscle mass. That's one, but you also lose
Mhm.
your endurance, and you lose it over time, and you start to break down. Especially if you're playing 82 games a year plus
Right.
playoffs for 20 years. So you're about like at Jordan. If you see Jordan Wizards years, he'll
Right.
still put up 40, but it was a difficult 40 because we saw him breaking down.
Of
Right.
Same with Karl
course.
Malone.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold on. But you say, of course, yeah, you're right. But people are missing that. People are not. Look, I'm not saying LeBron's using PEDs, but
Right.
Yeah.
it's kind of weird that he's playing such a high level at this age. That's all I'm saying off the rip. I'm not saying he is using them. I'm just
Mhm.
saying off the top of my dome, and after what I see and being involved in fitness,
Right.
it's amazing, but it's unreal and it's unheard of. So
Right.
that's what PEDs do,
Okay, so
basically.
this goes back to the question: what does this do
Hmm.
for LeBron? Does this make y'all look at LeBron differently?
Yes. You're a user. You had to use
Hmm.
that to enhance yourself. Jordan and Kobe Bryant did it the hard way. I'm
What about
sorry.
you, Brandon?
It does. You see a great player, 'cause like I said, yeah, it's just for endurance. It doesn't help with your jump shot. It doesn't help you get triple doubles. He's still a great
Right.
player, but we got to take what he's doing now with a grain of salt, definitely.
Because if you compare that to Jordan's Washington Wizards, Jordan played 82 games.
Right.
And he did it 9 times. Jordan played
Yep.
82 games 9 times. So this whole thing about LeBron playing a high level, I'm like, this dude only played 82 games 1 time. So how is it
Yeah,
something
but
like the
the point is now. Like,
Right.
is he
Now.
doing some of
Hmm.
that? Now, and how would that hurt his legacy?
oh, it definitely
I
is.
think some of his biggest extreme fanboys, they won't care. I honestly don't think
I
they would
agree.
care.
Yeah,
Totally
they won't
agree.
care. Yeah.
I think they
What?
will come up with the defense mechanisms or
Yeah.
excuses, or probably say he don't use it off the rip.
But
LeBron
look
could
at
have went on TV and say he did PEDs, and his biggest fans would say, nope, he meant something else.
that's
Yeah.
facts. Facts.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
You are a hater.
yeah, I
Yep.
don't know how that would turn out though. But I don't
And
think PEDs or steroid use or sports enhancing drugs actually hurts like the value of NBA players though, because they're not used to hearing these reports. I don't know how
I'm
people would take
sorry. It just you
yep.
saw a lot of dudes got suspended, and when what's the name of the Yankees? Remember when the Yankees got caught with this shit?
it. Yeah.
You
I
saw
mean,
what happened to
if it
them.
came out to be true, I would have to put it in. I would have to really think about it and put it in
Right.
perspective, because I have to see, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's something new for the NBA. We don't really get these
Yeah.
reports from people like that.
No.
Out of
Oh,
the history of the NBA, we never even, there's never been a case of somebody's like using PEDs or steroids or nothing like that. Only thing we had that in the NBA was like guys smoking weed, like addition to smoking weed and stuff like
or
that.
some gun charges and some weapons.
Yeah,
Gilbert
yeah.
Arenas or something, right?
Smoking weed and gun charges.
Gun
That's time
charges.
which is kind of sad, because the NBA is 80% black. So what you're doing is making us look like,
Yep.
like we all from the hood and we can't handle ourselves.
Yep. That's exactly what it's looking like.
And the funny part about it is not everybody black is from the hood. I don't know where people get that from.
That's the stereotype of it, right? That's
Yeah,
the
there's a
stereotype
lot
of
of black
believing.
people that's not from the hood, but they just go there because that's where the most common
But you want Prince, who's
people
also
are at,
from the
and they
hood,
just want
man.
to get in touch.
Who's from the hood too, Prince, Randall? Tiger Woods, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Tiger
Brandon,
Woods from the
you
hood.
said, you're not from the hood, but you had to go to the hood to get that welcome. That brother, because you wanted to be around your people at some point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the problem with a lot of black people that live in the suburbs. You stay there too long, and they probably just around white or Chinese people.
Hmm.
They want to be in touch with some of their own people sometimes. And
Prince, when it comes to
the bad part about it is we got to go to the hood to be in touch with some of our own people. Why can't we have like a all black successful neighborhood where we
Right.
all could get along?
And
You
I
know
mean,
what I'm
don't get me
saying?
wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like where I live at, like
Right,
where outside of Hartford, I
right,
had some couple of black dudes in my neighborhood. But guess
right,
what? Guess what? Where they went to, along with
right,
me, to the hood. We went to the
right,
hood because it was like a small percentage of us. There was
right,
Indian, white, couple of Hispanics, couple
right,
of some Asians, and we was cool with them. Don't get me wrong, we was cool with them. But it's
right,
like, damn, how can we go somewhere so we can have some sort of relatability
Right.
and somewhere we could talk to some stuff we can't talk to our other friends about. So that's what
Right.
it is too. And it's not just about fitting in because they invited us. I had a friend from the hood in middle school. He was
Right.
from one of the most notorious parts of Hartford. He invited me to play ball. We kicked it in chills. Grandmother,
Right.
fed us, baked cookies for us and whatnot. So
Right.
I think and I'm glad you brought this up, P, because I'm tired of defending Jock. At this point, it's not about him looking cool. He's
Right.
just he's to me he's a narcissist. He's a
Right.
narcissist, and he's addicted to the most biggest drug outside of coke, and it's attention. He wants the
Right.
attention so bad,
Hell
and that's
yeah.
his problem. That's going to be his downfall. Straight up.
Word.
But they're not gonna make him the face of the league. I can tell you that. He just blew that shit out the window.
Yo,
No,
they
hell
got
no.
do they got public housing in Connecticut?
Some parts they do. Now it's very gentrified now.
Yup, that's what I was just about to say. Same
So
it's going on right now in New York. There's a
yeah.
lot of protests and demonstrations in New York over gentrification. Where I
A
live
lot of
at right now in
gentrification.
Brooklyn, it's like Asian, white, Hispanic, a lot of blacks gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got
Right.
an uncle that live in Connecticut, but I never went out there to visit him. He live in Stanford.
Oh, okay. So he live in like Southern Connecticut, near New York.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, but yeah, I've never been out there. Okay, so there's like a Connecticut has its inner city big spots, or it's really just like a big suburb. How does it look like for the most
So
part?
it's like it's a small. It's weird. It's kind of like broken up into blocks. So like
Right.
okay, Southern Connecticut. The two most dangerous cities in Southern Connecticut is Bridgeport and New Haven.
Right.
Or they call it
Oh,
pistol. They call it pistol wave in New Haven because that's all kind of crazy shit happened there. That's the
Damn.
hood.
good.
And then if you move a little northern up, that's when you have like the big southern spots. The big suburbs like Greenwich, Darien, Connecticut. Like Steven Spielberg, he got a house out there, out in
Right.
Darien, I
Oh wow.
believe. Yeah. So then you keep going up. You go central Connecticut. There's still suburbs, but then you have places like New Britain. You have
Right.
like the outskirts of Hartford. Those are kind of like the little mini hoods. And then
Right.
Hartford is like the main hub of the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's
Okay.
how it goes. So it's broken up into blocks. For a small
Right.
state, we have like we're one of the richest states but poorest states because it's like half suburb and half hood. So it's kind of weird like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey. I think a lot of people that live in Connecticut, like they either work in New York or stuff like that, because
Yup.
Oh yeah. Oh
Connecticut
yeah.
work in New
I
York.
work in New York, yeah. A lot of dudes from Connecticut, New Jersey, and
Yep.
different parts. Like
Cause my
construction
pops.
work wise.
Oh yeah, definitely. Cause my pops, he used to work. He works from home now, but he used to work. He used to commute from Hartford to Brooklyn every
Okay.
day. So yeah.
Damn. How long was that commute?
He took the train, so it was like from there, he would take the train from Hartford to New Haven, which is about 45 minutes. And then
Right.
from there to Brooklyn is about another hour. So about an hour and some change.
Yep, that's
Oh,
where
okay.
it is. I would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yup.
live in New York. It's an hour change.
Yup, you're
Right.
right. Okay, that's what's up. I got people out in New York.
Yeah. But yeah, there's gentrification over here too in Brooklyn and Queens in certain parts too, man.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he live in Connecticut. That's pretty much tri-state to New York. Connecticut, New Jersey.
New Jersey, yeah.
We're all
Yup,
connected.
yup,
Like that's that whole
yup,
East Coast swag. It's all
yup. Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yup,
Yep.
yup.
you can't go one place without the other, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like I was saying about John Morant, and I don't know, man. They're talking about 50 games. I don't think it's gonna be 50 games. He's gonna be back, but they're probably gonna give him one more warning. If he screws up, I think that's it, man.
I don't know if 50 games because the league need that money. The NBA is
Exactly.
going down in ratings.
Thank you. It's all
Oh
about
yeah,
that money,
that
Prince.
the Raiders are
All
going
about
down
that money.
because KD's hurt, LeBron is hurt. So what's the competition? What was the last we see KD versus LeBron? Like, where's the competition?
Man, KD versus LeBron, that might as well be ancient news by now.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
If LeBron loses, KD gonna say LeBron is hurt. He's in year 20. If LeBron wins, how is he doing this? I don't get it. I don't get it, Brando.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that's
LeBron and
crazy.
KD go at each other, let's say in the playoffs or finals, LeBron loses, he's in year 20, his body's breaking down. Or if he beats KD, how is he doing this?
Yeah.
How is he doing this? The narrative.
The narrative, right? I was gonna say, it's always the both sides of that narrative, and it's crazy. But
No, that's crazy, man.
yeah, man.
But that's crazy. I couldn't stop laughing when I saw KD just. I said, what? And what? Practice what? I Googled this shit. YouTube this shit. I thought it was. I swear to God, y'all. I thought it was fake news, man. I swear to God, I thought it was fake news. And I saw the clip, saw ESPN. I was like, oh
Yo,
shit.
and ESPN is in Connecticut, like the home.
Yeah, it's in Bristol. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bristol is like a suburb too. It's got some bad parts, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice area for the most part. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, man, I could never. I thought of Connecticut. I just think of Long Island. I don't know if y'all ever been to Long Island, but
Yeah, I've been in Long Island.
Yeah, I've been in
Yes,
Long
I
Island.
have.
Yeah.
when I think of Connecticut, I think of Long Island for some reason. So I don't know if it's similar or maybe it's different.
From what I see, it's kind of like the same. It's kind of like the same in comparison. There's some similarities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, it's
Some parts of it, yeah.
Right, mad parts. But obviously, New York, Long Island, you got more things to do. But but it's the same as far as infrastructure, demographics. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah, the buildings, the high-rise buildings, and all of that.
Right. Yeah.
Word. But yeah, man, I wonder why they never made an NBA team in Connecticut.
I don't know. Probably because of the name. Popularity, for instance, a popularity contest, man.
Well,
New York, LA, Miami, Boston.
That too, but then you got to understand too. The reason why we get a lot of times us Connecticut residents get shafted with with not having like household names and sports teams is because we're in between the biggest markets in sports is Boston and New York. So
Yep.
right in between. We're like the middle child.
Right.
Of that.
The
So
marketing, yeah.
The marketing. Now we have a professional. We have the WNBA team, the Sun, but nobody give a shit about that. Let's get real.
But that's what they're saying about the NBA now, Brando. Dudes saying the NBA is returning like the WNBA.
Yeah, I mean they still turn over a profit at least. The WNBA don't turn over nothing. So
yeah, I don't know how the WNBA is even still existing at this point. Nobody watches it. Nobody pays attention to it. They got to be holding on by a thread.
They are, bro. Yeah. They lose. I was reading this graph on the internet on Google, and they lose. They only have a $600,000 budget.
Damn.
So they lose. The NBA loses millions from them. And they don't make anything beyond $600,000 a year, so they're in a negative right now.
Damn.
It's not gonna draw the attention. For since you gotta get know that most males watch sports and NBA and all that football. They're not gonna draw our attention like that.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't even see it being around much longer. How long can you keep a business that keeps you in the negative and you're losing money?
Right, exactly. I don't know.
It's a commissioner, change that shit.
Right.
But it's put on it. But yo, what do you think about Golden State, man? Some people say they're already done. He said Steph Curry came back, they've been losing, bro.
But yeah, they're 0-4 since he came back, so I don't know what's going on with them.
Now they did this switch roles now. Now they did same thing happened with LeBron and AD at the beginning of the season when they were 0-5. Now Steph Curry comes back, now they're 0-4.
Yo, what y'all think of this Dylan Brooks, Draymond Green feud? Dylan Brooks busted his ass yesterday, though.
Yep, demolished him. Talk a lot of shit. I'm glad he did it because Draymond Green talks mad shit. But at the end of the day, Draymond Green's 4-time champion. He's gonna throw that shit in his face.
Right.
Yeah.
Come back. He's gonna come back. So we 4-time champion. I didn't win shit. You know that's exactly what Draymond Green's gonna tell him.
Yeah, see, but they both role players. Him winning the championship is not even relevant no more.
I was gonna say let them talk as much as they want because this is the most shine they're gonna get.
Oh, this is right though. Yeah. You got two role players who did their highly elite players talking mad shit.
Word.
Yeah, but Gerald Green is gonna mention the 4-time champion because he kept throwing that shit in everybody's face with 4-time champions and 4-time champions. And the only person I could compare to Golden State is LeBron. I mean, he said that shit like 3 weeks ago on his podcast. Like LeBron, y'all losing.
Right, and that's the problem, Jay and Prince. Is that that's the narrative now. They say I'm the champion. They're not saying we the champion, and you weren't the driver on the championship bus.
Word.
You know what I mean?
They're not even in. Some of them not even in the passenger seat. They're all the way in the back.
No.
Word.
You'll see John Marenko and Hip Hop Live with 2 AK-47s. Like, you know we're the best, man. You know we're the best.
Yeah, I lost all respect for. I'm sick of Joe at this point. So I don't know if y'all heard. So I came home from work and I heard the news. I looked up on my laptop, and I got an alert. It said John Morant second investigation. So I'm like, what happened now? So apparently his sister, because we know his sister plays sports. She plays basketball and volleyball. So
Right.
his sister, they had a little volleyball game, whatever. So I guess she got into what the opposing team, they call her a bitch, whatever. That's all
Right.
that's all I heard from the report. So I was like, okay. So I'm like, well, what happened? They was like, oh no, it was something verbal. She called John Morant. He went
Right.
down there, and he physically assaulted the young girl, the teenage girl who's a minor. So I was
What?
like,
Oh, that's I heard
yeah,
about that. Yeah, I heard about
yeah. I'm
that.
like, what? I'm like, what?
Is
Maybe
it
I missed
true?
something.
Is it true?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just got the report today, so I don't know.
I
I
don't.
guess they're
I don't.
investigating it. Yeah, they're
He
investigating
gonna
it.
play.
So
He gonna play his way right out the NBA.
he
Though
is.
you can't be hitting on no girls, let alone.
Yeah, it's
Right.
over. That
And
shit
here's my
comes out
thing.
with the
Right.
Me
Here's
Too
my thing.
movement and everything. It's over.
Oh yeah, definitely. But here's my thing, because I'm the oldest of two younger sisters. So growing
Right.
up, I always wanted to protect my sisters, and I still do, even as
Right.
as an adult. But it's like if it was a verbal confrontation during the game, that's between y'all. I'm not
Yep.
in between that. You know what I mean? I'm
Hell
not getting
yeah.
it. I don't care how much I love you. I love you, my little sister, but I'm not getting in between that. First of all, it's sports, it's competition, and these young kids they can't take verbal confrontation now. You could tell. Like
Yo,
Right.
of
you gonna get your
course.
big brother. You know what I mean? You gonna get your big brother to handle that? No, that's your light work. You handle it.
Word.
So
Damn, that's crazy, man.
yeah,
No, that is true, Brandon. A lot of these kids can't take that shit. They're ready to
they
fight you,
can't.
ready to.
They can't. They're so spoiled.
Well,
They
he
just
got the
know.
spotlight on him, so he keep getting into trouble. He
Right.
may just miss those 50 games by default.
50
Right.
if it's
Exactly.
true, but if it's true, it's over. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
Because
Because he just
remember,
attacked a young girl.
they suspended Ron Artest for what? How many games did he get? He got suspended for half a whole season.
Yeah,
You
it
talking
was
about
like
the
fucking.
Malice in the Palace?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about 50 games, or probably I think it was more than. No, it was like 60 games. It was a lot of games.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games.
Oh,
So-
that was the most bloodiest shit I've ever. The most bloodiest shit in NBA history, man.
Yo, when
You
dude do that drink, I'm like, yo, it's a wrap. Ron Artest
Yeah.
on a snap. And that's and that's what it is.
Word.
Yeah, run it up the stairs.
It's funny. Us in Queens, we're not surprised at that because we like, oh, that's Ron Artest. It's just normal for us.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
no. You already know. I already know. I used to live in Queens, born in Queens, so I already know how we get over there, bro.
I know how y'all get down. Like I said, I got people out there, and I was reading. And speaking of Queens, so it was this rapper you heard of him, Prince, Tragedy Gaddafi.
Oh yeah, I
He was
know.
saying how- yeah. So he was telling a story how niggas was balling back in the day. It was like in the I think the either late 80s or early 90s,
Right.
and a
Ooh,
street
the
ball
peak
game
of
going
hip
on.
hop.
Hell yeah! So it was a street ball game going on for money, whatever. So
Right.
I forgot what rapper was playing in that game, but they said, I guess the dude didn't want to pay the money, so he took like a machete. He took some kind of weapon and stabbed the dude and killed him. I'm like, oh, this is a Queensbridge. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't take shit over there.
And
That's
bro,
how
I
we used to
thought
get. We used to get down like that. It's not
Right.
like that anymore. The
It's not
crime.
like that. Nah, it calmed down. A lot of things. The
Yeah.
You could see a
'90s.
white
Forget it.
lady walking the dog through Queensbridge now. We couldn't see that back in the day.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, robbed. Give it.
Word.
Yeah, things changed. The '90s, man. That's when it was crazy. But yeah, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Word.
So
But
did
yo,
you
that
ever
I was in Beverly Hills today, and I met a white dude that worked for the firm. He was doing business with us, and he's like, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from Queens." He was like, "What part?" I said, "From Queensbridge." He said, "Oh, I used to hang out there," and I gave him a little look, and then he was like, "Oh, you don't think a guy like me would be in that neighborhood, huh?" I was like, "No."
he gave that look, or really?
Yeah.
You know,
White guy.
'cause, yo, if we see white people in that type of neighborhood, they're
No,
usually
there's
like
white folks even
undercover
around
cops.
that right now, bro. They're all over the place now. They all
Yeah,
want
but
to be
back
in
in the
neighborhood,
day,
man.
if you saw a white person in that neighborhood, they were like undercover cops. They were
Yup.
there to buy drugs, or they
Yup.
were there just to get some black stash. That's it.
Oh, you got some white girl
Yeah.
go see their black boyfriend. I'm here to see Sean. But they be out here, man.
Right.
You know, these white girls, man, they be on our dicks, man.
Word.
Right. I just came to see him. I just don't want any trouble. I'm like, well,
Oh,
bitch,
yeah,
you gonna get some trouble.
Yeah, but Tragedy Gaddafi, man, that's the old school. That's CNN right there.
Hell yeah, yup.
Yup, see
On
it
the
there.
Noriega, yup.
Yeah.
Noriega, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, but yeah, man, that thing with Jaho, that shit is crazy, man. For the whole week,
Word. I was
I'm
there.
not
Yo, I was
surprised.
even there. You know, Nature and Cormega, right?
Yeah.
I was there to see those two fight. I see Nature come out the building, and I seen Cormega walked up to him and punched him in the face.
Well, a lot of brawls broke out in Queensbridge. I mean, around Queens, 50 and Ja Rule. Remember that shit? They fought in Queens on the streets. This is before they were famous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
50's homeboy robbed him.
Yep.
Yeah. He from Queens too. But he ain't from the bridge. He from
Jamaica.
Like
I think Jamaica.
Jamaica and Queensbridge is almost the same anyway. Same
shit.
But you could walk it, you know what I mean? But it's just a different hood. But you know, half of the people from the bridge, they go to South Side anyway. I mean, we all connected anyway. So.
But P, I believe you because I know Mega had a big beef with Nas and Nature like back in like early 90s.
Well,
that's when it was at. That was back in the 90s.
Yeah. A lot of them have beef with each other. A lot of them have confrontation. And if like from the same borough, I'm like, bro, y'all just beefing for, bro. You should be building together, man.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about it is too is that Cormega and then now they Nas squashed the beef, so they actually did music together.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what hurt Mega. To me, that's what hurt Mega is that beef early on because, like you said, Jay, if they would have just stayed cool, Mega could have blown up. Cause that nigga could spit. I'm sorry. I love
that.
He could rap.
They could have built together. I think they're stronger. I think who was it? Carousel one day she said that dudes are stronger together. Castles don't realize it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They see us a threat when they see us come together.
Word.
Yep.
I used to see Prodigy on the block.
Yeah,
a lot of people Prodigy not from the bridge though. Prodigy from Long Island, but he hung out in the bridge so long that we just accepted him. We like, he from the bridge anyway. But
So is Havoc from Queensbridge?
Yeah, Havoc from Queensbridge, but Prodigy ain't. Prodigy used to just come there to hang out with Havoc. He was Havoc's man.
Yeah, they rolled together when they were coming up. That's why it was good. They came up together when they were young. A lot of these dudes are young, like 19,
but Prodigy
20,
actually
21.
from Hempstead, Long Island. He from
22.
You know, so same with Method Man. Method Man from Long Island too. But he
just moved 50 years old, man. Method Man, 50, man.
Some of these rappers not even from the neighborhoods, but they hang out there so much that we just accept them. Be like, you might as well be from here anyway because you hear every day. So.
But Prince, have you seen Ron Artest, man? Have you seen Ron Artest before face to face?
Yeah, I played against his brother.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah, basketball. I played against his brother.
Oh shit!
And no, I never even thought about playing against Ron Artest because he was just. Yeah, I'm not on his level.
It's like I'm not trying to get him up, bro. This guy knows how to play defense, but he's one of the great defenders too.
Yeah, but he used to be out there when it's snowing playing basketball. We all used to just be looking at him through the window.
He's big too. You think he's small? Ron Artest is big.
Yeah, he is. But he always had that attitude problem anyway. You know, his brother was more cooler. But I wouldn't dare play basketball with Ron Artest because you know he may break some of your ribs. Just
so he did Michael Jordan. He broke Jordan's ribs.
Yeah, so I mean, he was a hothead. He wasn't the type of dude that liked you to score on him. So if you drop some buckets on him, he about to hit you in your shit. You ain't gonna see it. That's why I was like, I don't want to play with that dude.
Can't do that now, man. Do that now in the league and basically throw it out, man. Breaking someone else's rib, man. Referee calling any foul and shit, man.
But yeah, a lot of them dudes. Kenny Anderson, he used to come to the bridge. Ray for Austin. Who else used to come? Lamar Odom from Southside Jamaica, Queens, but he hung out with Ron Artest in the bridge a lot.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
He was good too. Odom back in the days was good.
Kenny Smith from Left Right City, Queens. City, Queens legend. I mean, we got a lot of ball players from Queens, man. You know,
But the NBA, man, the schedule's looking pretty cool. 76ers, Mavericks. They don't screw up like they did the last time. The 27 blowout, blew out the 27 lead.
So now that I'm in LA, people tell me stories about, they know Russell Westbrook, they know Paul Pierce. You know, from what I heard, Paul Pierce is from Englewood. That's by the LAX. You know, so them Englewood guys, they get down, they ball over there.
Yeah, no more hate for Russell Westbrook no more. That shit's gone now. For now.
Well, yeah, they're winning the little games a little bit. You know, Kawhi doing his thing, he closing some games out. You know, so
it's gonna be a tough one. They still, at least they got some competition. At least some we could look at and say, okay, he beat this guy, he beat that guy. He locked them in.
How far you think Anthony Davis take the Lakers as of right now? Because they're the ninth right now. One more game. They win 2 more games. They're gonna creep up there to like 7th seed.
Yeah. I think for now, since he's, holding on to, take him a little farther.
Right.
Yeah, you go see who they got. They got the Knicks.
They got the Knicks next, and I think hold on.
Yeah, the Knicks is on Sunday.
Yeah.
And they might 9 p.m.
The Knicks game's Tuesday, so they probably could potentially win both of them.
Yeah, they could potentially win both.
Yeah.
Right.
Bronson got hurt against the Sacramento Kings.
Oh shit.
This is what G Money was saying, bro. If they're healthy.
Man, we gotta ask what by the Kings though.
Kings is tough. Everybody has issues with the Kings, man. LA, New York, this team,
right.
That team, they got issues beating that damn team, man.
Man, James Harden's still doing that same old move. He fall down and take it 3. You know damn well you don't need to be falling down. Nobody even touching you, bro. They still call foul for that. He still tricks the referee for a foul for that. You're not even touching him. He just falls down himself.
And I'm pretty sure I thought they got rid of that ref baiting rule. I guess not.
Word. Yeah, he did it in the game against Portland.
They ain't gonna get that call, Prince.
All you do is put a hand up. He don't even touch you. And he just falls down and whoop, they blow the whistle.
Yep. That's it. That's all it takes, man.
You might as well just say, I'm gonna take all my 3-point shots falling down on purpose.
Exactly. And he don't need to. Cause I say this to people a lot. James Harden is one of the most physical shooting guards in the last couple of years. You don't need to do all that. Use your size at will. You ain't got to do all that.
No, he about like 250 at least.
Yeah, he gained more weight. Yeah, he gained more weight.
Yeah, he gained more weight. You don't even be, damn well nobody knocking your big ass down.
Right.
That injury, bro.
Exactly.
Be careful, man. You want to chase James Harden, man.
Hey, man. That be cracking me up sometimes. Like, he actually be getting away with these plays.
Crazy.
He can play, don't get me wrong, but that shit is uncalled for, man.
Yeah, James Harden, yeah, man. But they doing good, though. I mean, since they broke up from the Nets, man, all 3 of them is doing well, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Philly playing good. Philly's going to be the sleeper team out the East. If somebody gets hurt, don't sleep on Philly.
Right.
I don't get them beating Milwaukee or Boston, but with these injuries, anybody could get hurt.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I like the way now with the way things is going now. I really don't know who's gonna win the championship. To be honest with you, now.
No, it's a crapshoot at this point. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Hell yeah. They did a mock draft, and Victor Wembanyama most likely going to be going to the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow. That should be interesting.
And Detroit Pistons is a pretty solid team right now.
Yeah, at least it be on the Eastern Conference because they need some all-stars.
Right. Well, yeah, because they definitely need some depth. Like you said, they're solid as far as, they got the youth, but they just need some depth.
Word.
So, yeah.
A few other guys they get, yeah, they should.
Michael Porter Jr. was balling today, too. He got all-star written on him a couple times, too.
Oh, yeah.
Take his game to the next level. He could definitely be an all-star.
Yeah.
The way things is going right now, yes, anything goes, man. I don't know. Detroit, Milwaukee, Mavericks, Sixers.
If Miami could get hot, if some teams get injured, don't sleep on Miami either.
Right, they still got Jimmy Buckets, so I don't want to understand.
Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah, I still call him that. I don't care.
AKA the secret son of Michael Jordan.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, because Jordan went with the braids and shit. Yeah.
Word.
He doesn't move like him.
Yo, that'd be crazy if he's Michael Jordan's abandoned son, because they say Michael Jordan had a kid by a lady out of wedlock, and he just paid the lady off.
Yeah, I heard about that too. Yeah, they said he did that in Chicago, and there's another one they said that he had a kid out in Atlanta back in the day.
Nobody beats Will Chamberlain's story. How he slept with over 1,000 women. Remember that shit?
Word.
Will Chamberlain. I mean,
Yeah, but he don't get. I don't hear no stories of like secret kids. Like everybody telling you, you always hear that legendary story that Jordan have a kid that he didn't take care of. You know, that's the Apollo Creed right there.
Yeah, Apollo Creed. Yeah, he's the chosen
Apollo
one.
Creed
Yeah, the
story.
chosen one.
Did y'all see that movie yet? The Creed movie?
I heard it was pretty good.
I'm about to see it soon. Yeah.
Word. I mean, I could see it online, but you know, it won't be in the best condition.
No.
It'd be
No.
in that book.
The quality and shit.
Yeah, the messed up quality.
Word. They still actually make movies like messed up quality, and this is 2023.
Oh yeah.
You would think bootlegs would be like a thing of the past, but people still be doing them shit. They literally sell bootleg DVDs outside here in Los Angeles sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, who the hell buys DVDs?
So they put it on the floor because in New York they put that shit on the floor.
Yes, they put them on the floor, and the cops don't even do nothing.
Wow, they don't be counting. The cops don't care unless it's something major. Like they'll probably bust you, but they don't forget it. It's a waste of time arresting these guys.
And it's pretty much there's no Americans doing this. This is all people from like Mexico. Everybody selling stuff outside on the street is from another country.
Same over here. Dudes selling clothes, dudes selling shoes. I think my dad was like, yo, even for my people, from my country and shit, from Haiti and shit, they're selling freaking shit from outside their damn house. I'm like, bro, this is not a third world. You're not in a third world country.
Word. Oh, you from Haiti?
Yeah, from Haiti.
Oh, okay.
Not from there, but my parents is there. My parents is from there, but I was born here and raised here.
Man, Haiti got some issues right now, though, man.
Yeah, what is new, Prince?
They busting their gun over there, man. They got like gangs controlling neighborhoods.
Yeah, yep. Cartel style, Mexico cartel style. Yeah.
Speaking of Mexico cartel, you heard about the six black people that got 4 of them got kidnapped, 2 got
kidnapped and killed. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
And the government ain't gonna do shit about that because they ain't nobody white.
Nope.
Yeah, remember when that white family that got killed? I think was last year. Wasn't it last year? Mexico. They made a big deal out of that shit.
Right.
Yo, how crazy you gotta be? A black person going to Mexico for a surgery. You sure you normally nobody who the fuck want to go to Mexico to get a surgery?
Yeah, that's what it was to go to Mexico to go to surgery. But the cartel is still around. They got the motherfuckers still lurking around, man. The government hasn't crushed them.
Yo, the cartel is so deep in Mexico. They're like normal citizens out there. It's crazy.
Yup.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know how many times that they caught the politicians working with them, cops working with them?
Yep.
They're actually in some of the gangs are actually involved in politics.
Yep.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's been exposed. Even in there,
crazy, man. That's flat out crazy.
Surgery out there. Like went to probably. Why do you gotta go out there? Yeah, you're right. Why would you go out there? I guess it's too expensive in the U.S. to do the surgery. I guess.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, especially like girls and stuff. They want to get like enhancements on their body.
Yeah, they go to Colombia. They go to Mexico.
They go to some Brazil. Third world country to get like some operation. First of all, you going to a third world country to get an operation. That shit ain't gonna come out properly right anyway.
Right. Yep. Yeah. You know what it is too,
Chris? Some of these people thinking, man.
You know what it is, Chris? It's probably the money too. It could be the money.
They want to get those enhancements so they could go on social media and get that bread. That's the future for some shorties out here. They're doing that OnlyFans and all that crazy shit.
It's the bread. It's the attention. Like I said earlier, attention is the deadliest drug.
Hell yeah.
Somebody follow MJ, man. MJ don't got no social media, man.
Exactly. You got to be that insecure, that low down to go to another country where you're not accepted just to change yourself. That don't make no sense.
Yeah. Yep. That's true.
They want a couple more likes on Instagram.
Yeah, you see them. They're all over the place.
That shit is crazy, man.
Yo, you know what's sad too? You know what's sad is like, and they don't understand these younger women, like in their 20s and like almost like early 30s. They don't realize like this shit has an after effect when you get older. So how's that look when you get older?
Yeah.
Like I don't.
And them same dudes that was thirsting over you while you was young, they thirsting over the other young girls.
Exactly.
Yep, it's gonna happen.
Moving on, exactly. I'm moving on. Cycle.
You can't control niggas' dicks out here, man. Bro. Yo, see, I'm glad you mentioned. You see Madonna? You see how Madonna look?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what the fuck?
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, her
She's
face is
6 years
jacked
old
up.
and she put all this plastic surgery. She's trying to fit in. Jennifer
Yep.
Lopez, Cher, all of them. Like, y'all old, act like an elderly.
Exactly. They
Try
don't
to
want
act like
to.
a 20-something-year-old, man.
They don't want to. They
Word.
can't. Jay. They can't face it. They're void of all reality now. They're
Yup.
just void
Word.
of it.
Because
And
they want to land that big baller NBA personnel, you
Yeah.
know. But you don't realize those NBA players, all these rappers, they're not gonna wife those girls up. You
nope.
know,
No.
Nope.
they're never gonna wife those girls up.
Nope.
They're just gonna use them. Then when they get all old and gray, then they
Then
done.
go on
Right.
next one.
Yeah.
Look
Pregnant.
at.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at my man Leonardo DiCaprio. He date nothing but 19-year-old, 20-year-olds, and he's like what 47, 48.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
He's
Yep.
recycling. Whenever they hit like, I noticed something. It's
Word.
not funny, but whenever they hit like 22, 23, he dump them and he just get another one.
But that's
Because
crazy, though. That's
he
crazy.
got the clout. He got the clout to do that.
Exactly.
You know?
And the clout. Yup. The fame. He got it. He still got it.
That's
Man,
just,
I wouldn't even drop them at 22. That's kind of OD. I mean,
bro. You got shorties that don't bring nothing to society. They ain't got no talent, but they just go on OnlyFans and Instagram, put on some clothes.
yeah, they make money. That's how they make their money.
They getting invited to like yachts and clubs, all for free.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, that shit is crazy. That's
That
why
shit
they
is-
do all that crazy stuff.
Yeah, this shit is nuts. This shit is nuts, man.
Yep.
Word.
It's sad. It's
I'm
so
a
sad.
OnlyFans, man. That shit is.
Man, social media helped and hurt us in so many ways because we became so materialistic. Everybody want like attention now. You know,
Yeah. It's the Instagram.
can't even be a guy can't even be considered middle class no more because that's no such thing as middle class no more now.
No.
Nah.
You either poor or you rich. That's how people look
Right.
at it.
Yep. There's no.
Six figures is now 4 figures to them now.
Right.
And 6 figures don't mean nothing now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like now, John Murray's an idiot, though, because you just about to screw
You don't
yourself for a
realize the
$200 million contract.
The average man in the
200
world,
million?
the average man in the world don't make 6 figures though.
God damn. John Murray did.
That's such a low percentage of guys in the world that make 6 figures.
Right.
You know, so
Because back in the 90s, it was worth it. Those money was worth back in the 90s.
yeah,
Oh yeah. I mean, shoot, it was worth it not too long ago.
yeah,
But
it was different. It's different in the 2000s.
Yeah. Yep. 2000s. Yeah. The early 2000s, mid 2000s. Yeah.
So,
But that, like I was saying, but I'm glad you mentioned that because I was thinking about with John Morant. I was like 200 what million? For
Yeah.
what? How is he getting 200 million and he didn't even do anything?
everything's centered around money even more now. So if you ain't caking up in today's society, people don't even want to holler at you.
Facts.
So that's
Yeah,
just crazy.
Fat Joe said that shit. I think on the broadcast when he was talking about that. He said they only expect a dime. He said the youth only expect a dime.
Speaking of bouncing, because Fat Joe live in Miami, I had an offer today to go to Miami to live because the company is being expanded to Miami, and they want me to transfer to Miami. I don't know if I want to do it though, because being in
I got
Miami,
family out there.
being in Miami ain't no different from being in LA too much. I mean, it's not much of a difference. You know, both
You just get the hurricane, and that's pretty much it. But now my sister lives up there. My nephew still lives up in Miami near South Beach, and my sister's like a nurse.
They like it.
Yeah, they like it. They've been living there for years.
Miami got that sticky weather though, so I don't know, man. I like my California 70s weather, perfect outside.
Prince prefer the low temperature, man.
Man, I ain't bit by no bunch of mosquitoes in Florida.
Oh yeah, there is a bunch of mosquitoes, man. Come on, Prince, man.
Nah, man, Florida got mad mosquitoes, bro, especially in the hot summertime, man. That shit it's just hot and humid and sticky over there.
Yes.
Yeah, I went there 2019.
Word.
Yeah, Southern Florida is the word. Like Central Florida is nice, like Orlando, that area. That's pretty.
Yeah.
You know, weather's pretty cool and everything. But like Southern, like Miami,
the area,
Tallahassee, that area. Just oh my god.
Yeah, it depends on the area and where you living. Yeah, like you just mentioned, it's Orlando, Florida, or Central Florida. Those parts, just like Arizona.
Too much wildlife, man. You don't want to be in your backyard and a steak is there or some alligators right in your
Yeah.
backyard.
It's like, what was that?
I'm good, man.
Word.
You know what, Chris? All right, Arizona, Chris. I give you Arizona, but Arizona's not as hot. Give me
Yeah,
Arizona.
that's like a city in the desert. I've been to Arizona before, but
Oh, but Arizona be hot as hell, bro.
yeah, I don't like Arizona too much.
It'll be hot as hell, bro.
I don't like Arizona, man. Texas was hot as hell too. I was in Houston.
Yup, Texas
That shit is
too.
hot as hell.
What a shit, yeah.
Oh
Texas
my
be
god.
over 100 and something.
Yo,
Worse than
people
Miami.
in Texas, they
Worse
really
than
talk. You
Miami.
ever seen that show King of the Hill?
Yes, he
Yeah.
can. Remember King of the Hill.
Bro, they really talk like that when
They
you go to
do.
Houston, Texas, bro. It's mad
do.
slow.
It's slow.
The
Everything's
accent.
slow.
Word, they talk mad slow. You be like, is there something mentally wrong with you? Be like,
Right.
no.
There's nothing wrong with me. That is nothing wrong with me, partner.
Yep. Everything is big. Yep. Everything is bigger. Everything is bigger, but slower in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fucking with it.
Word. They got some peaceful spots in Texas though, but Texas got more guns than New York. Everybody in their household got a gun in Texas.
Well,
It's a state. Yeah, the state laws are different.
open carry, bro. You know the state
carry,
law in Texas, bro.
Yeah.
They like Florida, like stand your ground. So everybody got a
Yep.
gun in Texas.
Yeah, man, he got a shotgun. Brando got like an AR-15. Chris got like a double gauge shotgun. Shotgun.
Hey Jay, it'll be like Grand Theft Auto in that bitch. Grand Theft Auto Online in that bitch. Feel me?
Oh,
Like,
Zach,
Grand Theft Auto 6, that preview, man.
Zach would know that. Zach would know this. Zach lives in Florida. He said Central Florida is ass though.
He says ass.
Yeah.
You talking about the living or just the weather?
Yeah, to live in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if Central.
I never been to Central Florida. I never been to that part.
Word. But yeah, ain't Miami? Then you got South Beach, Miami.
Yeah, South Beach, yeah.
But like Miami, South Beach is like a separate city from Miami. It's still part of Miami. It's like a how we got like boroughs and stuff.
To Zach, I was just talking about the weather. I don't care about the actual living. I'm just saying the weather is in South. It's like like you said, it's mad humid and sticky. I wouldn't want to be out there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Arizona, Texas, they be hot and sticky too. Over 100. Texas be going about 100 and something, man. 112, 120.
Word. Yes, Lakers are looking better without. Hey, they're looking better without LeBron. That's the fact.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
if LeBron was playing and Anthony Davis was down, they would have probably been still losing games, and y'all would still been coming up with some excuse.
Facts. I was just about to say that because I've been noticed that. I'm like, you been noticed that. That when AD did came back before LeBron got injured again, I'm like, hold on, the Lakers is actually playing better without LeBron James. As soon as LeBron comes back, the Lakers they end up collapsing, the whole rhythm falls, and they end up losing.
Right.
Because LeBron is going to be stat paddling. When he comes back, you want more stats.
See, that was before he broke that record. He started playing better when he broke that record. Because then that proves my point that he was stat padding the whole time. That's the whole issue that I had, because I say he was going to break the record regardless anyway. You might as well win on top of that, and you could have been an MVP candidate. You're just making yourself look stupid.
Yeah, because now with the trade, they did all these trades. There's no excuse for the Lakers. That's so many freaking trades, bro. I've never seen this much trades in my life.
Yeah.
Since the 2020, they bubble championship, they broke that whole team, blew that whole team. They did like 50, 30, 60 trades, man.
Right. But yo, don't Miami got a lot of retired New Yorkers down there anyway?
Yeah, they got a lot of people from New York and Miami.
Yeah. So
retired. Retired.
I know why you have a sister in Miami. Miami got a lot of Haitians and a lot of Cubans.
Yeah, Latinos mixed. Yeah,
that's why. Matter of fact, there's some parts in Miami where they all speak really that number one language is actually Spanish.
Yeah.
There's a part like this in California, like East LA. Even the stores a lot of the stores are, with Spanish language on it. Most of the people, this is in America, by the way, this is East LA, but you would think that you actually in Mexico when you go to East LA.
Yeah, a lot of Mexicans, right? Yeah, Mexicans, yeah.
So if you don't speak Spanish is like, if you don't speak Spanish, you're gonna be like, what the? I want to rent out an apartment here. I can't even talk to the landlord because she speaks Spanish.
Word. That's how it is in Hartford. That's out here. Here in Hartford, we have, like I said, it's more. even though it's more gentrified and we have a lot of multicultural, it's still
Right.
predominantly Black and Hispanic. Like we have that, I think the third highest Puerto Rican population in America.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Latina, huh, Brando? Latina.
Man, I can't get enough of them motherfuckers, man. You crazy. Can't get enough.
Oh,
But yeah,
come with their shorts and shit and tank tops. You know
Yeah.
how they get down, bro.
Yup.
Less clothes they come out with, man.
Speak
That's
that
that
sexy
corner
accent.
bodega.
It's like, yo, Prince, what's happening? She wearing no bra? Yo, she wearing no bra.
The crazy thing about them Latinas though is yo, they be mad clingy. That's the downside of them. It's like, yo, give me some space, feel me?
Oh yeah.
Like, damn girl, I just called you yesterday. Feel me? I just called you yesterday. What more we need to talk about? Give me some space, mama.
Word. Yo, every Puerto Rican I used to roll with or talk to, they always had a blade on them. They always had a knife on them.
Oh yeah, they love them knives. Yeah.
The minute they get pissed off, they're trying to cut something up. All you gotta do is get into an argument with them. They about to cut somebody up. They got the razor blade.
Yup.
Yeah,
I
out
can't-
here in New York, I would go. Yeah, you're right.
Word.
They're ready to fight you, bro.
You don't even want to fight. You just want to cut somebody up. You got razor blade in your mouth. You got shit.
That's how they do. They cover.
Right.
Sometimes they'll sneak in the club. Like my boy's cousin, he's Puerto Rican. They used to sneak. He's sneaking in the club. He used to put it near his like between. I know it's like a pause moment, but he used to put it between his thigh and his scrotum. And he used to hide
Oh
it there.
shit.
And it put that
Dang.
shit out there. Yeah, I'm like, you crazy nigga. We get busted. I don't know you.
Bro, he gave a fan, bro.
Like,
He gave a fan, bro. He also what? Michael Myers? What?
Michael
Halloween,
Myers shit,
bro?
yeah. But I mean, it wasn't a big knife. It was big enough so it could do damage, but small enough where you know what I mean. He could just tuck that
Word.
shit away.
When he get a little out there, people gonna be like, "Hey man, it's that time of the month."
Right. Word, yo,
Halloween,
word.
bro. Halloween,
Yeah.
man. Michael Myers, man. I don't know, man.
These
But
shit
yeah,
is
them
crazy.
Latinos, man, they crazy. They're real. They're loyal. They could be loyal, but they crazy. Don't get in any bad side.
Oh,
yeah,
hell
the
yeah.
females too. The females.
They,
Hell
actually,
yeah.
they loyal to a fault, man, because they
Right.
run so much on emotion.
Exactly.
You know? They don't. Sometimes they don't think with logic. It's just like full emotion.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh,
I
my
was gonna
God.
say, was there a lot of Latinos in Queensbridge back when you was growing up, or?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yes, a
Puerto
lot of
Rican.
Latinos.
Okay.
Puerto
It
Ricans.
still is.
Yeah. Puerto
Okay,
Ricans
yeah, I
was in
was
the
wondering.
bridge, but when you go to like a neighborhood like Corona, it had a lot of Dominicans.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know
Dominican,
Corona got a lot of
man,
Dominicans.
chicks,
Yeah,
man.
Right.
yeah.
And them bubble butts, man. Thickness, man. They're natural. Don't go. Yeah, I know. Y'all gonna say, some of people be plastic tooth surgery. You know that, right? I'm like, yeah, I already know all of that,
Man, there's another one. They stay arguing with somebody. You could always get into an argument with Dominicans in New York, son.
Yeah, I know.
They argue with you for hours. Word, son.
With the accent, no, Papi, no. You don't know what you're talking about, Papi. You don't know. I was there.
Oh, and don't make this fatal mistake. Don't ever call a Dominican black or call them Puerto Rican.
No, they hate that. I
They
learned it
hate
from
They
that.
are black. Dominicans are black.
They don't
I'm
give a
ready
shit.
for them.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
They're
Hey,
backwards, bro. You're not black. I'm looking at you like, hold on.
you want to get cursed out, call them black.
You're black. You can't deny it. I went to DR. Don't lie to me. I went to DR. Half of them look like me and Prince and Brando. Don't lie to me, man. Don't lie to me, man. Don't lie to me. I know my history, bro.
Yo, what part of Brooklyn you live in, Jay?
Huh?
What city in Brooklyn you live in?
Was it Nordstrom? Near Brooklyn College.
Okay,
Yeah, near Brooklyn College.
Brooklyn College.
Yeah, you type it on, you go freaking a Brooklyn College and a laptop on Google.
Wait, is that close? That's not close to like Best Buy or nothing like that, right?
No, I ain't close to Best Buy. That's like somewhere not too far from downtown Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. I know where you at.
Yeah. But everything changed though, like even gentrification, like building shit, everything changing in Brooklyn.
Word. Hell yeah.
Yeah, a lot of white folks are coming over here now. They can't afford shit in Manhattan now, so they come right towards our direction.
Well, Brooklyn's becoming the new Manhattan.
Yep.
Most of Manhattan don't even got New Yorkers in it. It got people from Europe and
Yep.
Italy and everybody.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
mad immigrants. Yeah.
Facts. dog, how you are speaking fast? Because I'm like, hold on, I'm in the train station asking for direction, talking to multiple people. I'm like, you're not from here? I'm Polish. What are you? Russian? Filipino? What the fuck? Mexico? Colombia? I'm like, yo, yo. I was like, yo.
Word.
And you see them flashing their cameras like they never seen Times Square before. They all you see all this all over the place. Like it's the first time they seen Times Square. Oh my god, look at Times Square. They're flashing their phones.
To be honest with y'all, I want this regular season to be over with. I'm kind of done with this regular season.
Then what they got to play in tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I want all that shit to be done with. I'm ready for it.
According to Adam Silver, when he did his interview, there's nothing wrong with the NBA. When they were talking about the low management and changing the NBA back to the way it was. He said this shit, Brandon. He says nothing wrong with the NBA when they interview him on ESPN.
Yo, Jay, how long you been living in Brooklyn? You ever live in another part? Or
remember I told you I was in Queens and I moved to Brooklyn, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was born in Queens. So. Then I moved to Brooklyn. I grew up in Brooklyn, so I'm Queens and Brooklyn. New York, same thing.
What part of Queens?
In Jamaica.
Okay, all right. South side in the building.
Yeah, with 50 and John Road did their little
40 Paisley Park. Something Boulevard, Jamaica Ave.
Oh man, yep.
I used to I got the tattoo of Queensbridge on my back. I got that in the Coliseum in Jamaica Ave.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Nice, man.
You know, when you from Queens, you go all over the borough. I mean, it's just like
you go all over the borough, bro.
You hop on a train and you go here, you go there. You know, it's just all over the place.
Man, yeah, man, some memories, man. The good old memories in the 80s and 90s growing up.
But yo, Queens, Queens is shit for me, man. I may just be saying this because I'm from Queens, but I always thought we was the best borough because I thought we was the most diverse borough. We have like the
really Prince. What about Brooklyn with them West Indies,
man? We better than
with
that.
the West Indies.
Nah, we
Prince Brooklyn got the most West Indies, Prince. Don't go there, Prince. Don't go there.
Brooklyn ain't diverse enough like Queens. Queens is mad big. Queens actually bigger than borough. Biggest borough in New York in size.
Yeah, I know that. But come on, Prince, the melting pot.
We mad diverse, and we don't get like just all hood neighborhoods mostly. Like
yeah, that's the stereotype that they will try to put out there in the news too.
Yeah, that's the stereotype they got for Brooklyn. Because when you think of Brooklyn, you think of hood after hood. But Queens is just like mad different.
Yeah, that happened to my boy when he went to Boston, Massachusetts to go to school. Dudes got mad nervous. He mentioned that he's from Brooklyn. He's like, yo, I don't know why dudes is bugging out. I'm like, bro, why is dudes be flipping when you say we from Brooklyn or Queens, man? In Boston, man.
So. Boston's real uppity. Trust me.
Now my homeboy told me that shit.
They uppity.
Yeah. It's like I can kind of fight a me. Say you from Queens and Brooklyn. You from Brooklyn? I heard there's a lot of bad things. What bad thing? What part? What part?
Yeah. Trust me. If somebody living close to Massachusetts, they're uppity and they're just racist. They like real undertone racist. Like
yeah, my homeboy told me.
Yeah, they won't say nigger to your face, but
they got that whole. There's a lot of Irish over there. That's why.
Hell yeah, yep.
It's always been this rivalry. I don't know with Boston and New York. I don't know, like
that's been going on for the longest, man.
Oh yeah,
there's rivalry going on. Some type of I guess some shit.
Jay, you want to leave Brooklyn, or you good in Brooklyn? You ever think about leaving?
Think about traveling probably to LA because I want to go to LA.
So you won't live in no other place other than Brooklyn. That's like you.
No, I wouldn't mind like checking like a few spots. Like I gotta rethink what spots I'll definitely live. Oh, okay. Shit out here is expensive, bro.
What about you, Brandon? You ever see yourself leaving Connecticut?
If I have kids, knock on wood, I would. But right now, since I'm still young, building, I'm staying right here.
You know what it is too. Probably if you're comfortable. Too.
Yo, you guys, y'all comfortable, man. Y'all in y'all comfort zone.
Yeah, man.
No, see, you know what it is with me? It's not just it's your comfort zone. But see, I'm the type of guy where I'm always on the go, so I don't like being comfortable. But it's like too. It's also family too. A lot of my family's up here, so
okay.
It's that connection, yeah.
Oh, so hold on. Most of your family's in Connecticut, right?
Most of it, like a lot of us, like come out. That side of the family, his people, they from Virginia, so they down south.
Okay,
All
okay.
right.
But like majority of like 80%, 88% of my family they still up in Connecticut. So it's that connection.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
need
okay.
you know
help,
what
you
it
know
is
what I
too. You
mean?
don't want to be out there.
Right.
If you're not like fully established, you don't want to put yourself out there. And be like shit. Well, I mean, my family's over there. My family's over there. My family's over there. Like most of my family was like scattered, bro. Like I should
Yeah.
like scattered. Like one state here, one state here. I'm like, damn. I'm like, y'all scattered all over the place, man.
Word.
So what about you, Prince? What's your family's? What in LA or in New York or
Man,
Queens?
we spreading around like a virus, man. We we a little bit of everywhere. I got family in Connecticut, Florida,
Everybody families in Florida, man.
Los Angeles. Now that I'm here, yeah, man, we everywhere. Philly,
Oh
but
wow, damn.
I can't see myself like staying in one spot a lot. I mean, I just like moving around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once
like
you
you
get
did
that
when you went to
taste,
The Philippines. That's good,
yeah,
bro. That's
once
really
you get
good.
that taste of traveling, it becomes contagious. You be like, yo, I gotta go here, I gotta go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Nah, I
definitely with
feel
you on
you.
that.
Yeah, I feel you, Prince. And so it's not like I can't speak for Jay, but on my behalf, it's just that to me, like I'm with you. Like I moved a lot too
Right,
within Connecticut, and then
Yeah.
I traveled when I got older. Like I went to Italy when I was 17, so that was cool.
right.
But as
Wow,
far as
to
living,
Italy. That's what's up.
nah, Italy was popping. But as far as like living, no, it's Connecticut. But traveling, yeah, I'll travel if you know what I
Yeah,
Right.
mean.
I'm with that
Got
too. I'm with
time.
the
Yeah,
traveling.
Mm.
yeah,
Okay, that's
Especially
cool.
outside the states, ain't no problem.
hell
Mm.
yeah.
I'm gonna take my home. Yeah.
And plus, it's like, I mean, I can see why some people want to stay in Connecticut because some people would tell you, "Hey, I would love to build a family."
It
Relaxing.
could be the prices
Yeah.
too, the living costs too. 'Cause I hear Connecticut, the living cost is not as high.
It
That's
used
not
to
what I
be.
heard. I thought Connecticut was expensive.
Well,
Well,
no, it
things
used to
that
be. Hold on, it used to be. We used to be like we used to be like the top five, along with Hawaii, Mass, and what you call it, not Cali. Phoenix, Arizona used to be high too, so we were in that bracket. We were in that expensive bracket.
Word.
Yeah,
And plus, Connecticut is a Republican state.
exactly. Yep.
I thought it was a blue state, right? They switched, right?
No,
No,
we're red state. We're red. Yeah, we're red.
It's
it's still
always
red.
been red, right? I forgot, bro. I forgot.
We're
Yeah,
red
you
state.
have, man.
Man,
I,
Prince, I forgot, man. I thought it was still Connecticut. Was hold on, Boston? Yeah, well, yeah, Boston's a blue state. Yeah.
Yeah.
mm,
Yep.
But I would Connecticut, yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a trip out there, Connecticut. This is not far at all.
No, and it's not a lot. Here's the thing, Jay. It's not a lot to do because like you born and raised in New York, so you used to that excitement. So many shopping experiences and everything.
Yeah,
You just
nobody
so
goes home in New York, bro. Nobody.
exactly. Yeah.
right.
Used to be up till 6, 7 o'clock. You see like dudes out here like they partying like it's no tomorrow,
See what I'm saying? And up in
man.
Connecticut, right? Feel me? So up here in Connecticut, shit shut down at 1:30. So that's early.
Just
Right.
like Boston. That's what
Yup,
my
they shut
homeboy
down
told me in
early.
Boston.
Yeah.
They shut it down.
Mm. So I don't know. I can't do stuff like that. I need my
Mhm.
big cities. I need like
Right.
See, New
the
York and
LA's
LA
of
don't
New
shut
York.
down, bro. New York, LA don't shut down, bro.
No, they
Yeah.
don't.
It's to the next morning, bro. Like, bro, you still going to parade 7 o'clock in the morning, bro? Yeah, we still partying.
Word.
I went to chicks, man. They all masquerading, man. Oh
But
my
where in Italy did you go to? Rome?
We touched down in Rome, like we landed in Rome, but man, we went to Rome, Florence. We went to Venice Beach, not
Okay.
Cali, but they
God.
got their own Venice Beach. It's not called Venice Beach; it's called Venice, but they got a nice
Right.
beach there, so they call it the local residents called it the Italian Venice Beach. We went to a small town and it's called Assisi. I forgot how you spell it,
All right.
but it's like the main hub where they make
All right.
olive
So
oil.
I'm gonna ask you
Yeah.
this question: the big elephant in the room.
Hmm.
Was it racist?
No.
Well, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I
it wasn't
don't think
racist
so.
at all.
Italy changed. Italy's not this. I believe Brando. Italy's not like
Yeah.
what I've heard, what I've seen. Of course, you gotta be able to see it. I just don't think it's to that, compared to like other
I mean,
places.
but the way I look at it though, is racism everywhere. So I'm not saying
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
racist.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think if we went to we went to a lot of the bigger cities and we went to a lot of like the outskirts,
Right.
and I think if we would have went further, like into the real traditional,
Right.
traditional original cities,
Okay,
Yeah.
are there anything like Italian Americans? Or no?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
No,
Because
okay.
they're more honed in their like their their old culture. When Italian Americans, they're just ingrained with modern culture.
Right,
But I'm saying if you were to go travel, it's like travel like maybe I say west of Italy,
right,
where a lot of these towns are just smaller towns and they're more integrated in their own culture, like older
right,
culture. You might see them; they might be a little bigot. You might see have bigotry. Maybe they're not so used to Black Americans, Hispanics. They're not used to it.
right.
But where we went to now, we got nothing but love. They were just like everybody was kind, friendly, taught us the language,
Okay, that's what's up.
it showed us how the currency works, showed us how the
That's
school
what's up.
system
Because
works.
when
So yeah,
you dealing with Italians on the East Coast, you know how
Yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah. Over
you
here,
already know
over
how that
here.
is. You already know how that go.
yeah,
Like, you want to marry my daughter, princess? You want to
right.
marry my daughter? Yeah, she got a fat ass, B.
Hell yeah.
Man,
She
you be
got a body of
sleeping.
a black
Don't be
Latina chick,
surprised you
bro.
wake up in the don't be surprised you wake up in the morning sleeping with the fishes.
The fish is right, that mob shit. But yeah, Italy's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a real beautiful country. Good
That's what's
food.
up.
All their food is so. It's not just that because one time I had got back and one of the girls I was messing with, she was like, "How's the pizza?" I'm like, "No, fuck the pizza. Their food is good. Like
Right.
Now you
it's not
eat
like
Italian.
over
I
here.
eat Italian
Yeah,
food over here. This food is good over here in
they're
New
good
York
as good.
too.
But no, but over there, son, it's authentic. It's
Of
authentic.
course, back at
None
home. You
things
can't
back
beat
at
back
home,
at
right?
home.
It's authentic. It's nothing. No, they don't put no preservative. It's just home. It's just home cooked, home style
Yeah.
Italian cuisine. The pasta, the veal, everything. Oh, it's so good. It was so
So now you
good.
got Prince Isham. Prince probably writing that shit down. It's like, you know what? That's on top of
Yeah,
my list. With this summer coming up,
Word.
after season, after this whole NBA is over, I'm just gonna take a vacation for a month.
Word. Yo, before we head out of here, who y'all got for MVP?
I got Giannis, I got Luca, and I got
Well,
Jokic.
you gotta pick one. It only could be one,
yeah.
brother.
Niggas got three.
This nigga naming half the whole NBA.
Right.
Yo, brother, you can see Kendrick Perkins coming. Really, man? You know that whole voting thing was racist, right? You know, the whole thing was
Yeah.
racist,
Right.
right?
I
Because
say you got Giannis then, right? You're gonna don't name the whole NBA now. All right, you got. What about you, Brandon?
I got Embiid.
All right. Oh, shocker.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon
I'm
just dropped a
saying. I'm
bombshell.
not saying he's gonna win it, but that's just my personal one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, what changed your mind? Because I think you said like the Joker not too long ago, right?
I think G Money's question was, who do you think? He said, who do you think is going to win it? Like who's the NBA going to give it to? I said, Jokic, the Joker. But
Okay.
I personally think I want Embiid to win it because Joker he gets outplayed a lot at his position. That's the
Okay.
problem with him. So I got my boy Joel.
And what's your reason to saying Joe Embiid is the MVP this season? I'm curious.
He's
Like
pretty well though.
as I'm
Yeah,
saying,
he
he's
is.
playing well. He's playing well, but the team is playing well. And I think we're feeding off of it. That's the problem. Whenever he's
Right.
out of sync, we get out of sync. Cause like James Harden could step up, but we can't always rely on James Harden. So I think it needs to be both. But it's still Joel's team. So if it's still his team, he's the MVP. You know what I mean? So
All right.
That's not bad. I know Prince probably got Kyrie as MVP this year.
Nah,
Kyrie,
I got Draymond Green. I had Draymond Green, bro. Let me stop.
Draymond,
Jeremy go to broadcast. You
it's
see,
the triple
Prince
single and
knows
stuff.
basketball. He knows I'm the best.
Good.
Like what Jim Augie would say, he knows I'm the best.
Nah, I got the Joker right now. I give it to the Joker.
No, you know the funny thing, I like him. I like Joker. I'm just saying
Right.
that to me he gets outplayed a lot. And I think the media they don't keep that same energy. Like if Embiid gets outplayed or Giannis gets outplayed, they'll bring that up. But they
Oh
won't
yeah,
bring
it's
it up.
all over the news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all over.
don't make it a racial thing, man, Brando. You know, Kendrick Perkins made it a
And
racial
the
thing the last time, man.
European players, the white European players, always get protected by the NBA.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
They don't face nearly as criticism as the LeBrons or the KDs.
The black athletes, yeah, just call for what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know they'll tell you, Prince, they don't get into anything. The black athletes always get into some shit.
Hmm.
That's what they're gonna tell us.
Yeah, but we should hold those European players, especially if they're elite, to the same candle.
The
Because
same standard, yeah, the
yeah,
same energy.
Luka could get away with murder, but if LeBron gets outplayed, we talk about it. But if Luka gets outplayed, nobody talks about it.
Yeah, Luka got played. Yeah, look what he did. He blew a 27-point lead against LeBron and AD in that game. That was an embarrassment, bro.
Word.
I'm like, what the fuck? How much you gave up? God damn, what the hell happened?
Yeah, when I saw that box score, I'm like, holy shit.
That was horrible. Horrible.
Yep.
Hell yeah, they get the same energy, man. But that's probably coming from us, but they ain't gonna do it. To me, ain't gonna do it. So that's probably why Kendrick Perkins probably going off the wells now.
Right. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, we be back Saturday. Appreciate y'all brothers on a Friday night.
Yeah, rainy night, man. Over here is just
it's raining like crazy over here.
We got snow over here. Yeah, we got rain and snow, so it's gonna be.
You're lucky, man. I kind of miss that East Coast stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't miss shoveling stove, so I'm good.
Nah,
it's not gonna be as bad though. Yeah, it's gonna be sleet, so it's not gonna be like an inch or nothing. It's gonna be
sorry, Prince. We did not get no inches of snow, no 12, no 20 inches, no 16 inches.
Yep. We didn't. Nope. Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's climate change, man. It's bipolar weather, man.
Yo, yeah. Tell me why in January I was riding my motorcycle. Yo, it's like 50 degrees, like 2 weeks straight. We didn't get no snow. So yeah, that East Coast weather. Go back.
Grab the jacket.
Hell yeah! Like I was like Jay was just saying, like this East Coast weather, like the tri-state, how we used to get these snowstorms. Nope, not anymore.
Not anymore, Prince. Stamps has changed since you left New York, man.
If we get snow, like right now it's snowing and raining. If we get snow, it's gonna be mixed in with rain. It's not gonna be nothing. So
yeah, that's what we're getting. Yeah, mixed rain and snow. Yeah. And then now that the time is gonna change this week today, or I think is it today? The time daylight saving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the next week is spring. The week after that is spring.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna be back on tomorrow. I may do some boxing. I think.
So you got Creed, or you got Drago? What you got tomorrow, Chris?
I gotta put on.
You lost.
I gotta put on for boxing, man.
Because get embarrassed at your home country, man.
I gotta put on for boxing, man. Y'all be sleeping on boxing. Y'all seen how Floyd Mayweather made Jake Paul run, right?
Oh yeah.
You don't want to get embarrassed. That's what it is.
Well, I mean, hey, he didn't want to get jumped. I guess he did the right thing. He looked like he was about to get jumped.
Oh, really? He confronted him?
Yeah, because it was Floyd and his crew confronted Jake Paul.
Yeah. Oh, you know Mayweather got some freaking Suge Knight dudes up in there, bro. Like 5-6 of them.
But come on, Floyd. If you really got beef with dude, just give him the one. Just give him that fade. Give him that 1-on-1.
Right, ain't like you can't beat him. Like seriously.
No, but Mayweather ain't like a Mike Tyson type of dude where he's gonna fight you on the streets, bro. You know how Mayweather is, bro.
Yeah,
he talk a lot of shit, but he's not like an actual street fighter, bro.
Well, yeah, because he's got $1 billion brand to protect. That's why.
Yeah. If it was Tyson, all right, let's do this. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out on the block.
Word. So if that's the case, then let one of his goons fight Jake Paul. You don't need like 20 of them.
Right.
Yeah. That's why you a billionaire for. Just send one goon at him. You ain't gotta send like 20 of them.
Right. Have what's his name? Have Leonard Ellaby fight him. Oh my god.
Hell yeah, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna get up out of here.
All right, bro.
See y'all.
All right, peace, y'all. We out of here too.